your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso. Find us on 3. Thanks for joining us on this Monday morning. Now, whether you are a morning person or not, sometimes it's really hard getting up in the morning and getting going. Well, luckily, we have our art director, Matanna Katz, in our studio, not just to give us tips about the home, but also how to make the morning more efficient, especially if you need to get to work, varsity, or even to school. Matanna, morning and welcome to the show.
Morning, thank you.
Are you a morning person?
No, I'm not. I wish I could say I am, but I'm really not.
What tips do you have for us to get through the struggle if you're not a morning person?
Okay, so just some tips to help you. Let's look at breakfast. So, getting up early, there's a few different things you can start thinking about. So instead, most people start off their day with a big cup of coffee, which seems like a great idea, but actually it's not, because you actually waste the caffeine. So the caffeine starts kicking into your system and going, and you're wasting it by getting ready and driving to work, when actually your first cup of coffee should be between 9:30 and 11 a.m. in the morning.
Really?
Because that's when your stress levels are at your highest at work and things start getting really crazy and hectic. So rather replace your first cup of coffee in the morning with a massive glass of water. This actually will help to waken you up and get your metabolism going and start helping you actually start getting ready for the day. Then if you look at some very easy, rush, you're late already, this is a quick little trick that I just find so cool. To do your scrambled eggs in the microwave. Takes 4 minutes. It's the easiest thing. It's quickly on the go, and you can pop it with you, take it in a Tupperware, whatever, and just go straight to work and eat it on the way. So that's really quick. If you're someone who is very strict about portion control, so firstly with a cereal box, all right. So people often just kind of pull the cereal all into their bowl, not kind of thinking about how much cereal they're eating. So use measuring cups, and that way you can actually get the exact right amount of cereal that you want to eat in the mornings. Another great trick is take a cereal box before you eat it and turn it upside down. So this will help, especially the worst part when you get to the end of the cereal bowl, the cereal box, and there's all the little crumbs at the bottom.
I know.
This will help distribute everything much better, so that you get a nice variety of everything that's in the cereal box and everything it has to offer.
Of all the tips so far, definitely turning the box upside down, and eggs in the microwave. Never tried it. I'm actually going to try. Any other tips that you can give us in the morning and getting through, the hard times?
Well, trying to prep the night before. I know sometimes you just really don't feel like it, but for me, I feel that's the key to helping me get my morning going. So like the alarm clock, for example. Okay, so I hate getting up, and I set at least 5 alarms before I actually get out of bed, which is terrible. So put your alarm clock somewhere where you actually can't reach it. So you have to physically get up to turn it off when it starts going, and it just keeps going and going, and you're just getting so annoyed.
What else can you tell us?
So another trick just to help with that is think about the night before. Okay, so your clothes. Pack and get your outfit ready. You're gonna go into your cupboard, see what you want to wear, start thinking about it. In the morning, it's easy. You just take it and go. I hate having to think about what I have to wear in the morning because I'm half asleep, I don't know what I'm doing. So this really helps to get that going. And then another thing is to get outside, maybe even, take a walk. The fresh air really helps boost your immune system. It gets you awake and going. And sometimes I really don't feel like it, but just getting outside and getting a bit of fresh air before I go into a work environment, I'm stuck in an office, can really help with my day and just get it starting at a very good point. And then another idea is to think about your brain power. Okay, so you retain the most information in the morning. So, as I'm sure you can relate to this when you're going over your scripts before the show and you're looking at, what's going to happen.
What do you mean scripts? There are no scripts on the show.
So this is great. So this is your key part of your day to actually start retaining information. Start thinking and looking at that. And then another great study that was done on Twitter, very interestingly enough, was that they say read tweets, go on Twitter before 9 a.m. because their studies show that the tweets are more upbeat early in the morning. So it's a nice way to get started with, a happy kind of tweets and different things people are saying, and help get your day started. And then you can, start off happy and hopefully end happy.
Well, it shows you. We're drinking our coffee at the wrong time, definitely after 9, and you can read the newspaper in the morning because your brain will probably remember it most. Matanna, thank you so much for joining us
and of course,
morning.
I have to say, if all else fails, watch the Expresso show.
Because
at least we can help keep your morning happy and a good start to the day.
If all else fails, keep watching your feel-good breakfast show. Well, thanks, Matanna, for those tips that will keep our morning going, from keeping our morning going to how to make a difference with natural beauty. I am told that Lisa is telling us why grey is the new green.